Hi, Beverly Fratto here with Elephant Family Law. I am a divorce attorney and I absolutely love what I do, and I love helping parents navigate through the challenges of divorce when they have children. So I wanted to share some tips with some of the parents out there that might be going through divorce, especially if your kids are young, but really it could be kids of any age. And I wanted to let you know that I also went through a divorce when my two boys were in preschool. They were about 3 and 4.5 at the time. This was about 20 years ago. But these are some things that I learned from my own personal experience, but also things that I observe in my own clients. So my very first tip today is going to be probably the most common thing that I see parents do with their kids, but it's also probably the worst thing that a parent can do with kids through a divorce. And that is, do not, under any circumstances, talk badly about the other spouse. And I'm going to say that again because I know everybody's cringing. Everybody does it, don't we? It's so easy to do, but I'm going to say it one more time. Do not, under any circumstances, talk badly or negatively about the other parent in front of your children. And I'm going to go a step further and say not just in front of your children, but when your kids are home, because we all know that kids have exceptional hearing. And this is a mistake that I made personally. I know when I was going through my divorce 20 years ago, it's difficult. You're emotional, and sometimes you're on the phone, and you could be talking to a friend or a family member, and you're venting. And we need to vent, right? And the kids are in the other room, and the kids are playing, and you don't think that they're paying attention. And so you're saying things about the other parent that they shouldn't be hearing, the children shouldn't be hearing. And what happened a day or two or sometimes a week later is the kids would say something, or something would come up in conversation, or I'd hear the two boys talking together. And I knew that they had heard what I said, because that's the only way that they could know to say what they said. And so I knew that I had made a mistake, because I thought I was in the other room and having a conversation. Maybe I thought my voice was low enough that they couldn't hear, but they actually heard what I said. And the reason that we can't do that is because it's so destructive, short term and long term. And I think the one thing that all parents want we're scared when we go through divorce. I think that was one of my biggest fears is, oh my gosh, am I going to completely screw up my kids because we're getting a divorce? But you don't have to. Do people screw up their kids because of divorce? Yes. Can you? Yes. Do you have to? Absolutely not. I think you can get through it in a positive way. You want your kids to be healthy and nurtured and happy. And so the more you can be in tune with your kids when they're with you in your parenting time, spend that time with them, just with the kids. Your time is now being split between you and the other parent. And sometimes, I know in the state of Illinois, a lot of parents are going for 50-50 equal parenting time. So now you're all of a sudden getting half the time with your children that you had before you filed for divorce or before you separated. So please use the time that you're with the kids to just be with them. Don't think about, and I know it's hard, don't think about the other parent. Don't talk about the other parent unless it's in a positive manner. And I know that's sometimes impossible, trust me. So go back to that old quote, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Literally, don't talk about the other parent if you're still so angry that you can't say something nice. If the kids start to question, or the kids even go take it a step further. If the kids say, Mommy, I was at Daddy's house this weekend, and he didn't really spend a lot of time with us. And I would say, well, maybe, what do you mean he didn't spend a lot of time with you? Well, he was on the computer the whole time, which, number one, Kids will exaggerate. So that is likely not true. So you could say something like, oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. You know, that's not like your dad. Maybe he had a lot of extra work to do this weekend, or, you know, just try to find things that keep you busy. But did your dad do something with you that you remember that was fun or that was good, or, you know, turn it around. And I'll tell you why you should do that, even though it will take everything in you to not do that. Because what you're going for in the end is a healthy, happy child, so that you can have a healthy, happy relationship with your child as they grow and into adulthood. And I can tell you this, my sons are 24, almost 24 and 25 now. They're amazing young men. We have the most beautiful, healthy, wonderful adult relationship, and there is nothing on this planet, nothing, that's better than that. And I've seen the opposite. I've seen parents make mistakes through divorce that carry on for the life of the child, because they're having to deal with trauma. And they found out that one parent, or maybe both parent, was telling lies about the other parent. So just stop. If you've done it in the past, I did it too. Catch yourself and just do whatever it takes to stop. Get help, go to counseling, talk to somebody, because your relationship with your child is what you're affecting when you do that. It's not the other parent, it's yours. And I want your relationship with your child to be great. And I know it can be. So thank you for listening. Please email me, Beverly@elephantfamilylaw.com, if you have any questions. Give me a call. If you're in the Peoria or surrounding county area, I'd love to help. Have a great rest of your day, and more videos to follow. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.